David V Runs roasted me because I, for some reason, said yesterday that Halloween was on October the 13th. Oh, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm pinning that comment. Right, let's get into today's video. Now, I had someone asking me to display mods for all of my characters who I've been working on recently. So I thought what I could do is show you, well, do a big kind of overhaul and just show you every single character that I've been working on. That's a pretty solid deal if anyone's after a good deal there. Well, that's like the Disney Plus one that I bought. It's actually the exact same. Maybe they've just added, maybe they'll do that on once a month now. But the packages are a lot better now, which is worrying because it means that maybe not as many people are playing the game anymore. I don't know if that's accurate or not, guys, but there we go. Okay, so like I said, I've had a lot of people asking me about what mods I'm doing and what mods I'm going to put onto our girl Lee when I get there. So without further ado, I'm going to jump straight in and show you. And I want to get Lee up to the highest level today as well. So let's take a look here. So we've got Lee. Right. Lee. What am I doing? Why have I just suddenly forgot what I was doing? Let's get her up to the highest level here. So it's not even using any of my mega XP drinks there. And max her skills out 820 million. Ridiculous. But it's done. We've got all of her skills maxed out. And of course, I am trying to go up her friendship. I don't want to use any of my stamina potions yet, because obviously we don't have a double drop event on, so I don't want to waste any of that. But I can get her up to red without using any, so that's fantastic. So we're off to a good start. That means obviously now I can unlock her red skill when I get there, but that's put her into a very good position to start off with. So we've got her up to red, and we've now got her up to the highest level. So let me get into what I actually want to discuss in this video, and that's what mods I'm going to be using for her. And also doing that is going to give me a few... Oh, I've achieved level 200. There we go. I got a few more things. Achieve yellow rank. I should be able to do that soon. And achieve the stars. So at least you are still getting some prize war tokens, I guess, from it. Just like I said, my luck has not been very lucky on this one. They've also reworked the prize wall. So there's different rewards coming in now. There's not as many sort of cluttery, awful crates. You're only getting stuff which is for use of every character now, which I quite like. I'm not going to lie about. I don't know if they've made it. I always say this, like, just because I get a little bit unlucky, I'm like, oh, have they made it harder? But I think it's just what it is, guys. It's just random. I mean, I don't know if it's random, to be honest with you. It could work in a certain way on purpose. I'm not going to just say that isn't the case, but I fully expect that it... So I got that one on the 4th one. I know that One Punch Man, a game I used to play on this channel, did these prize wars, and they were not random. It was so obvious that it was not random because you could never get it on your first attempt, which obviously means that there's no chance it's random if you get stuck every... Like, if it just doesn't make sense. Like, on this one, you can get... Oh, I accidentally clicked the wrong one and got it there. You can get lucky on this and actually grab it in your first attempt. Very rarely, though, because the odds of doing that are ridiculous, of course, but there is a chance it can be done. And what I also like about this now is you're just getting so many stamina potions as well from doing the prize wall. So even if you're not gassed up about the character, I fully recommend it. I fully recommend it. Right, I've got distracted now. I didn't want to just be smashing through the prize wall. Let's see what level I get her up to anyway, and then we'll... Beautiful. So we've already got her up to 4 stars, and we have so many days left. So I'm not complaining about that at all. I can get another cheeky mod on her here, and then I can call it quits for now. So I'm happy with that. Let's buy one more, and I want to get my Mad Hatter shards to keep working on Mad Hatter's red skill. I don't know where Mad Hatter's gone. There it is. So yeah, I'm raiding this every day here like that. Brilliant. Okay, lovely. So that kind of puts... I mean, you can see how far Lee's flown up there. So I want to show you kind of my first set of characters and their badges and their levels and their mods. And then I'll get to Lee and explain what mods I'm going to be using on Lee when I eventually get there. So I should be okay. Like I said, I'm getting a little bit unlucky on the prize wall, but I think it should be okay, and I should get there eventually because I'll get another 80 from. Oh, you do get a lot of XP pushes out. I will get another 80 from in there, and another 80 from in there when I eventually get up to yellow, which I might do with a double bag. Let's just do one more. Let's do one more. I'm feeling lucky. I'm feeling lucky. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm getting 2 stamina potions each time now. Ah, this game hates me. This might be the first prize wall where I don't get a character maxed out. But I'm getting bare stamina potions, so I'm happy. Boy. Did that really just happen? I'm actually livid. I'm actually not happy with that. Right, come on. Yes, that was decent. I know I said I wasn't going to go through and use these prize wall tokens, but I'm angry now. I'm angry that I keep getting unlucky. This game is dead. Come on, man. I should still be able to do it, because of course I'm getting 35 each time now, so it's not... I'll be fine. Okay. Now, so the mods I've got for Chippendale, and I'm going to give you a quick explanation of why I've worked on these. It's going to be quick fire, just so you can kind of see what characters I've modded. I haven't obviously modded every character in the game, but I wanted to explain why. So Chippendale has 4 skill mods, and they're all increasing his blue power. Now that's because number 1, I was doing an experiment for a video, but number 2, it's because I wanted to form an instant kill team where I have Chippendale and Zeus on at the same time. So what I've done is I've plus 80 damage, and obviously the skill mods attribute to that as well. So that's very simple. This one, I focused on 1 skill. It was Ranger Plane, so I did 4 skill mods. Now we've got Bolt. Bolt's ones are all skill mods, all doing the purple skill. All 4 of these are doing the purple skill, and that's because his purple skill, when he does a basic attack, it does bonus true damage as well, and he gains attack speed and movement speed. So what I like about this is that it's doing basic damage, then bonus true damage, and true damage penetrates shield. So it's armor. So it's very, very good at just rinsing everybody. So that was my approach with Bolt. Quite straightforward. Get his skills upgraded, increase the mark of power. Nice and easy. I've got to also put a couple more levels on Bolt here and get our boy Bolt maxed out. Lovely. So you can see why I've got Bolt on that level. Then Ariel, again, I prioritized 1 skill here. So I used 4 skill mods, all purple skills again. And that's because I wanted to increase her shield. So maximum HP is increased. So when Ariel applies a heal to any hero, their max HP is increased. Look at how much the max HP is being increased. That's absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, it's mad, and I honestly recommend this with the build. So when Ariel applies a heal to any hero, their max HP is increased by a huge amount. For the rest of the wave, up to a maximum amount of basically infinity. So that's a huge upgrading spree for Ariel there. So that's why I've done it on there. So she is becoming a ridiculous healer. Then we've got Pocahontas. Now I did Lending Aid. Now this one was to buff up Zeus. And this is kind of Pocahontas' best attribute. So again, I maxed out the purple skill builds here. So what we have here is we're having Lending Aid. So you can see this move here where each sort of different team color you're on balances out more buffs. So I wanted the red team has loads of armor, the blue team has loads of skill power, and the yellow team has loads of basic damage. So when I put it on with Zeus, it increases Zeus's skill power even further, which is ridiculous. So that's why I've worked on that one. Of course, I every time I can increase my max level, I make sure I do it, because what that means is every time I level up, I can push a purple skill up, increasing it even further, increasing Zeus even further. So that was my logic on this one. And then we've got Ducking Bunny. I had no logic on Ducking Bunny. I just upgraded everything. Don't judge me. My Ducking Bunny is 46 million. I have issues, I know. But there's no logic on this one. This is when I was quite new to the game, so I just dumped a load of random stuff on him. But I did obviously spam up here. So Ducking Bunny heal HP every time they deal damage to an enemy. So it just keeps them alive. That's it. How much money? Oh, I can get that red skill up one more time. 2 more times. I've worked on Ducking Bunny. I hope you're all happy. Ducky and Bunny. So let's continue pushing through here. And then we've got Zeus. Zeus is a very obvious one. I've done his purple skill. Not as much, but there's also some differences that I've done with Zeus here. So you can see with Zeus, I actually got his badges up to a stupid level. I don't know why I upgraded them that far. Don't ask. It's normally not worth getting them past 40, really. But obviously, I've done his skill power here, and I've done them quite a lot. So we've actually got 230 pluses on his purple skill. And that's the one that arcs. So when he's attacking, it bounces. And I wanted to upgrade it so the stun chance, basically it almost never fails if people are above me as well. It's just never going to happen because you can't get to that level. I probably didn't need to put 60 on there. But yeah, so we've got skill power increase, and then I've done fantastic crit. And with this one, I've done fantastic crit because obviously I can upgrade it further, but I'm not going to. Because with the fantastic crit, when he uses a special, that does fantastic damage. I'm just trying to get crits out. So at the start of each wave, crits, done. That's literally the angle I'm taking that on. Very, very simple. Get the crits, get everybody killed. We've got Agent P. I haven't really done one for Agent P here. I just gave him some starting HP because he dies quick. Gave him some more armor because he dies quick. Then I increased his green skill, which is his hat move, so it does a load of damage. Quite simple. Agent P is actually not a great character. It was just a bit of a meme on the channel to work on him. But yeah, that's what I did of Agent P. And Joy, I basically wanted to, again, keep her alive a bit longer and upgrade her blue skill, which is the Joy Bubble. Joy moves stacks of happiness for herself whenever an ally is basically to increase her heal. Very, very simple. With Joy, she's a healer, so why not increase her best move, basically. And then we've got Ian. Ian, I went stupid on the firework move, so he's basically added to my instant kill team. But to be honest with you, there's a lot you could do with Ian, but the thing is, there's no point of upgrading his purple skill. There's not much point of upgrading his blue skill, so I went for the big damage dealer. And obviously that also increases his special move as well, so that's pretty solid. So I think Lee's probably the latest. Oh, Kermit, I did attack speed. I did speed mods and health, so he can activate his animations go quicker, which means he can activate his heal quicker. Shigo I haven't done yet. Sisu was attack speed again for the animation and skill power on her fog. Does loads of damage, I love it. Pocahontas was normal crits, so when he uses his main move, he's flying through. We've got some blue levels and we've got his armor. So the blue levels is when he heals his teammates, so again, increasing his heal. Philip was just a mass out on armor. I wanted to just make a tank full of armor. So he's an absolute god tier. And I think that's probably the last character I did a proper work on for. I don't know. I don't know why I did that for Clawhauser. I went on a mass reality build. So when he throws his donut, because it takes so Claw pulls out darts, dealing damage to close enemies, him and self HP. Clawhauser keeps 50% of his armor. Why did I upgrade the reality? There's got to be a reason for it. Honestly, at the top of my... Oh, yeah, this one here. Class Slurps on Soda increases his attack speed, increases reality. I swear his donuts did more damage based on reality. What's the pull that donut for him dealing damage? Too close to enemies and eats the third, healing himself and increasing his armor. I cannot remember for the life of me why I put all that on reality. There was probably a reason for it. Oh, dear. Pete was just attack speed because he was slow. So I wanted him to get the bowling balls out quicker. And yeah, that's all I've worked on at the moment. So that's all of my mod builds. Rhea was, again, I just did crits because her special was ridiculous. I need to bring Rhea back up, actually. So yeah, that's everyone I've worked on at the moment. So with Lee, which is the question you're all asking, what am I building on Lee? Now, I haven't actually had a proper look at Lee. But if I was going to be... logic here, let's look at her purple skill. So closes her eyes, cleansing herself and increasing her skill power. So that one would be a good one just to max out her skill power ridiculously. So you could do the purple skill. So then we go to it. This one would actually be, if you've maxed out her blue skill, this one already does so much damage. So then you're going to be able to do, you're going to knock up that, doing more normal damage. You're going to make the enemies lose basic damage and skill power. So if you upgraded that one, it would be very, very nice. And we've got a big heart. She briefly transforms herself into a panda. She heals herself and allies 50% of their max HP and provides a shield. So again, if you wanted to increase her shield, you could go for a big mod upgrade in there. But I haven't had a proper thought on Lee yet. What I'd probably do is upgrade her maybe I'll do 2 blue, 2 green. So she's shielding and doing a hell load more damage. Because what she's doing normal damage there and skill power. And when you put the skill power mods on, it would increase her cartwheel chaos, which would be quite nice. So yeah. And obviously it might be nice to put some armor and shield on her as well, just to keep her alive longer. But I found when I was doing the nerf on her, she actually had quite a lot of health, so it might be a bit of a waste. But I want you guys to comment down below and let me know what you're working on for Lee. So yeah, we've done an upgrading spree on Lee. I showed you all of my mods. Comment down below, let me know what mods you're using for Lee, and I'll see all of you legends in the next one.